Sometimes there are just movies that slip under the radar, release a trailer 1 month before the movie's release, and it looks awesome. But is it awesome? That's what we're here to find out. 10 Cloverfield Lane. So 10 Cloverfield Lane stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and in this movie, when she's in a car accident, she wakes up locked inside a room in a bunker owned by John Goodman. And although at first she thinks she's a prisoner here, she later finds out that Earth has been contaminated and the air is unbreathable. Or at least that's what John Goodman's character told her, and she doesn't quite believe this. And to be honest, as the audience watching, neither do we, because as soon as John Goodman appears on the screen, we can tell that there is just something off about this guy. There is something not right about him, and that's why we root for her character, because unlike most movie characters, she's not stupid. She sees it as well. And that's what makes this movie even more tense for us. We don't know if John Goodman is telling the truth or whether he's actually keeping her prisoner here. This movie is incredibly tense. It's incredibly gripping. And that is shown with the movie's director, who did a great job considering this is his first feature film. There are some amazing shots in this movie where he builds up the suspense, he builds up the tension, and it is great. And the performances in this movie are outstanding. Mary Elizabeth Winstead gives a performance of her career. Like I said, unlike most women in these types of movies, she's not an idiot. She's trying to piece things together. She wants to know if this guy is crazy or actually saving her life. And like us, she can tell someone what's up with him. Her character is so well fleshed out in this movie that we are rooting for her. We want to see her character survive. The other guy in this movie, he was really good. I can't remember his name unfortunately, but he did a good job in this movie. However, despite those two amazing performances, John Goodman steals this entire movie. He was phenomenal in this movie. He gave a great performance. John Goodman is one of the best character actors out there today, and he proves it again with this character. With every look, with every line he says, there is a dark undertone to it. You do not want to trust this guy, but you kind of have to if you want to survive. This movie is also very well written. The majority of this movie does take place in this bunker, so props to the writer for having the conversation keep us interested. And a lot of the times it's very tense as well, especially during one scene where they're playing a game, which I won't spoil for you, but essentially John Goodman starts giving clues to this game they're doing, but you can't tell whether he's actually playing the game or whether he's laying into them. However, my biggest flaw with this movie is the ending. And it's not a huge flaw because it was a very tense ending. It was very well done, very well shot, very well acted, but so much shit started happening that you're just looking at the screen going, okay, a lot of stuff to process there, what's happening? But despite that, this movie is very well acted by all the cast, especially John Goodman. It is superbly directed, it is very well written. This movie is very tense, and when the tension does hit, it does grab you and it does hold you. There are some scenes where the tension drops, but it's still really enjoyable. You're very interested in the characters, you're liking the dialogue that's happening between these characters. And apart from the ending, which I thought was okay but had a bit too much going on, I really enjoyed this movie. And so I have to give 10 Cloverfield Lane 4 stars. Guys, I definitely recommend you check this movie out. I do have to say that if you're going to this movie looking for a Cloverfield sequel, you will be a bit disappointed with it. Because this movie, although it has Cloverfield in the name, I can't really call a sequel or prequel or even spin-off. What I can say is it does take place in the same universe as Cloverfield. It's very tense, it's very gripping, and I definitely recommend you give it a watch. So, 10 Cloverfield Lane, have you guys seen it yet? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks ever so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with your friends, it'll help my channel out a lot. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.